the game industry has a problem. It takes the load off of the physics engine. So you can see these LODs at different increments, and in newer versions of Unreal Engine, you can actually smooth it even past that. It's called normal mapping. You put a texture on an object, and you don't have to change the object to match, especially the hitbox, so it makes it a lot more efficient.
Hello everybody, my name is Matt and welcome back to Game Dev Review. We are jumping back into Madison. I'm about an hour into the game. From the main menu it says I'm about 5% of the way through, which was probably a little bit more than I was expecting, honestly. I felt like I kind of got stuck on this entry level area here. Last time we talked primarily about world building, the environment. That's really heavy in horror games, obviously. I didn't see anything that surprised me. Everything was kind of just really well layered. They used existing themes that I'm aware of and kind of layered things on top of each other to get it built up. That being said, obviously, if I'm not aware of something, I might have missed it. So editing the video, I kind of skimmed through things, didn't see anything that I didn't catch while I was playing. I also didn't really catch like the doors that I couldn't open, why I couldn't open them, or any clues that I might have missed. So I'm going to this still completely blind, not knowing anything. Princess Theo did say that she's really excited to see me play some of the puzzles that are going to be coming up here. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so one thing I noticed was that there were times where I would take pictures where I would assume there to be a picture and nothing happened. So I'm wondering if I just took the wrong angle or maybe something else happened. I also had tried to open this door but failed. When I took a look at it, I assumed it was going to be a year, and there was like a pamphlet here that had the date on it, I think. Yeah, 1968. I tried 1968. It didn't seem to open, but I still feel like that's the most likely number here. So let me try this one more time. Yeah, so still nothing. Let's try 2017 was the date on the letter. 2017. I don't know how precise this has to be either, because it doesn't seem like it quite wants to line up. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure it's coming up here sometime. Okay, so...
My notebook? So Dad's the one who took it away from me.
Locked. So there's that lock, there's that lock. There's one downstairs. There's 4 or 5 doors that I haven't been able to open yet. That's interesting. So let's talk about mirrors, because mirrors are actually kind of interesting in game design. So there's a couple different ways you can do them. Obviously, there's the straight, you just block it out so you don't have to do anything. It's rusty, it's dirty, it's broken, whatever. But then there's 2 other ways, at least that I know of. One way is refraction. So light bounces off things, obviously. So what you would do is you would have the game render the reflections of everything in the room. What that essentially does is it puts a very heavy load on your graphics card to predict the lighting and everything that's rendered. And a lot of lighting in games is sort of baked into the scene. What that essentially means is it's pre-calculated, things aren't going to change. And that lets you reduce the resources. But when you're doing something like mirrors, it's a lot harder to do, because if you pre-bake the lights, you don't have the character's reflection, etc. So what a really common technique was for a very long time, before graphics cards are now getting more powerful, is you would actually take the room and you would build a mirror image of the room on the other side of the mirror. And so what that does is, as you walk around, you're looking through a hole to another room, and it makes it look like it's reflected. And it's way more efficient. Obviously, you have to load all those game objects still. but it makes it like super easy. You can still have it where the player object isn't there, so there's no reflection of the player. That kind of pulls away from the kind of depth of the scene, and some players will notice that. So what a lot of people will do is they'll just like place a mirror image of the player and just move it with the player. Takes a little bit more resources to kind of mimic that, but not too bad. So yeah, that's mirrors. What are you? Oh, that's a triangle key. That goes to the front door, right? That first door back in the hallway. Oh, I need to find like 2 of them. That's what I was worried. I can't take it back. Okay, well, I found one of them. I can't do anything here, can I? Oh.
Blue knees?
That's not helpful. Oh, okay. So that's a collectible, at least. And it doesn't really do me any good. Oh! I don't think I even looked at these. Okay. 2 things I missed.
Priest Thomas?
Okay, so I have the tape. Isn't there a thing in the kitchen I can use? Yeah, the tape recorder. I haven't commented about that.
From the moment of first contact, it is already too late. Oh, and before I forget, several cases of possession saw strange behavioral patterns in nearby insects, cockroaches in particular. My advice, steer clear of the insects.
You didn't need to tell me that. I was gonna avoid them like the plague.
No way. I can't be possessed.
That sounds like something
There must
someone
be a
who's
mistake.
possessed would say.
Those
I mean,
pictures, that leg, that arm, I didn't do it.
Okay, you unlocked now? Oh, cockroaches. They said avoid them. I don't want to go down there. Oh, visual hallucinations. I can't see the caution tape because he's hallucinating. Unless the pictures are the hallucination, but...
What is this place? This is impossible. What's wrong with me?
I guess it's hard to tell.
Those symbols. I've seen them before.
Okay, I can grab a shovel. That'll do it. Okay. So yeah, this looks like the center. And it shakes to tell me that's right. So we've got C down. What looks like a flag to the right. There we go. Okay. That's the same symbol. Okay, so... Nice, let's climb into the dark, creepy hole. This definitely feels like a loading scene.
God, the smell. The water is disgusting.
Yeah, you definitely have a flooding problem under your foundation. I don't see anything.
This box is extremely rusty.
Looks like the
I
thing
won't
that
be able to open it easily.
hit you with. Madison. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's locked up now.
I wasn't there a second ago.
It's because you're possessed.
Officer Russell?
Oh yeah, it's the guy that shot her. Which has 911 written on their side of the thing. Oh, because you can use radios to talk to ghosts. Okay, it's flashing. I guess that's one way of getting someone to the center of a room. Looks like he's speaking to me, I know it. Oh, I gotta go to... It's like the point is moving. Oh, I can take out the camera. More like what? Oh. Well. So the radio tells you where it is. Can I leave?
Officer Russell here. June 17th, 1987, 5:27 a.m.
Russell's a baddie?
I am now entering.
This cannot be real. So this fucking camera belonged to that woman. Why is this happening to me? I gotta get the hell out of...
Maybe the camera's the thing that's binding him here? Oh, you dead. D-E-D.
Oh, God. Where am I? What is this place? That woman... Is it possible that she's still alive?
Roaches are coming out of that door. Okay. It's seemingly endless, but there's an invisible wall. Okay. Alright, so we're back. It's a new day, obviously. Editing the video, I realized that I spent an egregious amount of time circling the map lost completely. So I did not have enough footage to complete a single episode. So we're jumping back in. Thankfully, it actually saved my spot this time, so everything is good to go. Let's see what we can figure out. Okay, so... door is obviously locked. Do we still have the camera? Oh, I only have 10 slots. Okay. Okay, so we don't have the radio anymore. That makes sense, I guess. It was kind of all in our heads. So we've got more of a lore drop. Okay, so if you notice there, they actually timed that for when we're trapped in the wall. Again, claustrophobia, lack of control. It also forces the player to view forwards, so that helps too.
It hurts. The attic. I don't understand. My head.
Open the notebook. Okay, so he's drawing in his journal as we do it. Okay, well. So where is the attic then? I don't think I've seen... That was definitely not there, right? Like... Okay. That's interesting. You look down, you don't see her feet. Does that mean they're actually not rendering the entire player object? Interesting. So that's an interesting concept that some games will use. Rather than have an entire player object, they'll just have the hands. That way you don't have to render in an entire object that the player itself is never going to see. And all you have is like some hands that maybe swing, or when you grab something, they'll come up and grab it. But the legs, the torso, none of that is actually in the game. And because you're in first-person view, you'll never see that. And that's kind of, they play with camera angles too. Some games you'll be kind of like over the shoulder and only the torso is there. It is just kind of floating. That actually makes it easier on the developers because you don't have to fully animate walking animations and running animations. None of that has to be done. The downside to that is that you won't be able to get shadows right. So if you're walking between a light object...
This is huge.
Yeah, there's no shadow.
I've never been here before.
I didn't even catch that before, but essentially if you stand between a light object, you can't see a shadow of the player. That kind of pulls from the realism, but as I said, I didn't even notice. So it's not too bad. So yeah, that's pretty fun. And there's a question mark. Okay. I should probably be looking at these. Okay. Let's see, there's more pictures over here. $13. Oh, I bet I have to line up the
The
pictures.
shape of this portrait is quite strange.
Yeah, 56. Yeah, okay, so we gotta line them up with whatever age he was. Probably this one. Bet that's gonna say like 56. Nope, 25, so I'm missing 56. Yeah, that's what I thought. Add or subtract, but at the end of the day, you can always anyway. I wonder. I don't. Okay, so math is involved. Now let's grab the key. Heart key. That's not helpful. Okay, well, you can't be used on here, can you? No. 43. That was a noise. There's the picture downstairs. Okay, I guess I'll play around with the heart key. I'll see if I can figure this out. I'll jump back here once I'm done.
The 43 was killed by a 3-year-old woman. Was killed by a police officer. The 43 police officer. The 43 was killed by a 3-year-old woman.
Okay, well, can't use the key on that. So 43 is obviously important. They wouldn't have, thrown that in there if it wasn't, but I don't really know. It's interesting. I don't know if I left this in the original cut, but if you're actually back here, you can see there's an object inside the toilet. But once you get closer, it disappears because obviously you can't grab it. Ah, heart key to their love shack. Okay, so that makes sense. There might be more pictures in here.
What a mess.
Yeah, well,
The entrance key should be somewhere.
seems like a weird medicine to have.
Diary.
Well, it's just rude to read in someone else's diary. Probably gonna make me, aren't they?
What are these things?
Look like old floppy disks almost. Oh my god, I hate this. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So it's old film. Oh, well, I guess I have it now. Okay. When in doubt, brute force your way through puzzles, because... Oh! Hey!
I need to make room first.
Ah, son of a bitch. Can I put my other medallions that I have here? Yeah. Do I have 2? I can't remember. I thought I had 2 of them. Did I not have 2 of them? So this is actually interesting. She has someone in her house. I actually had a theory for one portion of the game that could be kind of fun. One of the things that a lot of games don't do is give you guns. So I was thinking, if you put it on like super easy mode, you just get a straight shotgun and you can blow away the demon and it just ends the game. I think that'd be really funny, but... realistically, it's probably a date. So let's jump back to like 1950. Alright, well, either they have some sort of lock where you can't unlock it until you get the clue, or maybe it's not actually a date that's within the last 30 years or so. Another collectible. I already checked that all these pictures couldn't be grabbed, right?
That song.
That's different. The statue's gone. Can't walk in there. Oh, door's open. That's more important.
What? It's open now. There's definitely someone here.
Another tape. Are we playing keep away? Come on.
That piano is blocking the front door.
So move it. Okay, I'll probably get a call here before we jump into that and start a new section. This seems like a good place to just kind of end. So far, I've been getting lost a lot. The game doesn't seem... It really rewards noticing every little thing, and I am terribly unobservant at the best of times. That being said, I can cut out the parts that I wander around for 40 minutes looking for a medallion that doesn't exist. I thought it did. Maybe it does. Maybe I still missed it. The fact that I didn't come back to the hallway after checking the room is kind of annoying. I just went back to the attic. I didn't go back to the attic. I went to the other room. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.